Hi everyone, this is Naina from Angelic Echoes. Welcome back to my channel. Today we want to tap in with the energy for the week ahead, and there's also the full moon in the week ahead, which is the strawberry full moon, and it's known for reaching the peak of the lunar cycle, culmination of the lunar cycle, where things are released and cycles are completed, as well as it's a powerful time for manifestation. So the three decks that I'm bringing in is the messages from your animal spirit guides. This is a lovely deck, and the Archangel Power Tarot cards, and the Moonology Oracle cards as well, to tap in with the full moon energy. So thank you, angels. What do we need to know about the full moon energy and the week ahead for the divine masculines? Thank you, angels. What do we need to know about the divine feminines for the week ahead with the full moon energy? What can we expect for the week ahead? Thank you, angels. And for the journey, thank you, angels. What do we need to know about the week ahead with the full moon energy for the journey? Twin flame journey for all watching. Thank you. And with the Archangel Power Tarot cards, thank you, angels. What do we need to know about the energy for with the full moon for the week ahead for the divine masculines? Wow, okay. High Priestess. Feminines, thank you. And journey, thank you. Thank you, angels. Energy for the week ahead with the journey. Perfect. That's a lovely card as well. And this one too. And let's tap in with the Moonology deck. So thank you, angels. What can we understand, know, heal, and insights about the week ahead for the masculines, feminines, and journey. Okay, those are also beautiful messages. So let's see what's going on. So let's start with the divine feminines for a change, since the divine feminines are leading the way. Okay, so so the angels are saying take time to breathe out. So this could be a week where you're feeling anxious, or you're busy, or it may even feel a little bit chaotic, and you being guided to take time out to breathe, to relax, to ground yourself, to connect with yourself, to spend some quiet time alone as well, and possibly even spend time in nature to breathe out, to gather your thoughts, to ground your energy, and to calm down. So this, whatever's going to happen in this week for you, take note that you need to take time out to breathe and relax. And if it's going to be a hectic week for you, then make sure you have time for yourself in the week ahead. And you're also being guided to keep your eyes on the bigger picture, leave the details to others, experience that leads to success, genuine concern for others. So you are being described as a generous, inspirational, dramatic, and driven individual. And you're coming up here as the King of Gabriel. So I'm actually feeling like you could be tapping into your masculine energy, and also your masculine is seeing the bigger picture as well. And you could be also concerned for others. So you could be sharing yourself with others this week, where things could be a little bit demanding for you in the week ahead. And you're being asked to not lose sight of the bigger picture. So if something is going to trigger you in any way, or make you feel a little anxious, or if your ego is going to kick in, and then you've been guided to take time to breathe out, but also to not lose sight of the bigger picture. That's what I'm feeling here. So which means that you need to understand things at a higher level in the week ahead. And if you are overwhelmed by the week ahead as well, you've been guided to leave the details to others and take a step back and just see things from a higher perspective as well. And you also might be concerned for others this week. So you might actually be giving your energy a lot to others around you in the week ahead, which is why you're being guided to take time to breathe out. And we've got the mountain goat here. So yeah, I do feel this year that it's going to be quite a hectic week for you. So for the divine feminine. So the mountain goat is saying there's something out of balance in your life. So do whatever you need to correct it. So this is showing you that you need to find balance this week, because things might be a little bit out of balance this week, which is why you're being guided to take time to breathe out. And you're being guided to focus on the bigger picture and leave the details to others. And you could be spending a lot of time caring for those around you, for which you need to actually, don't forget to give time back to yourself. That's what I'm feeling here. So find balance within yourself, ground yourself, meditate, spend time outdoors in nature, spend some time alone in solitude or quiet time, and just to reconnect with yourself, to breathe in, breathe out. And how you can also do this is you can just focus on your breath. Close your eyes. You can be in a seated position or in a Pilates position, and just focus on your breath. Breathe in, breathe out, and focus on your breath for a good few minutes, and just think of only your breath and nothing else, and that will definitely help you to center yourself, bring you back into the present moment, and reconnect with the core essence of your being. And we've got the gorilla here. Take the time to listen compassionately to those you love, especially your family members. And that sounds exactly like what I was saying here, which is you could be spending a lot of time giving your energy towards your family or loved ones in this week ahead, and it might be a little bit of a busy week for you. So you're being guided to listen compassionately to those you love, especially your family members, which means you're going to probably be spending a lot of time with loved ones and family members in the week ahead. And they might need you in the week ahead also. So you might have to actually make time for them as well. If you haven't been, you need to make time for loved ones this week. And you've been guided to be compassionate as well in all engagements as well with your loved ones. So it's about making time for loved ones here, and they may be in need of your energy and light in the week ahead. So keep that in mind. And then we've got the grouse here, which is express yourself through rhythm and movement by drumming and dancing. And this is reminding you to once again step into your energy of fun and being joyful and going with the flow and doing something you actually love, which helps you to kind of release any stress, anxiety, something like music, listening to music and dancing and just lifting your vibration, listening to upbeat music that actually lifts you up and enhances your energy vibration as well. And you're also being asked to express yourself. So in whatever engagements you do have in the week ahead, express yourself with love, but also be light-hearted and bubbly and uplift others as well is also what I'm feeling. So you're being guided to let loose and go with the flow and keep your vibration high, but also be express yourself with joy and loving thoughts, and move your body to uplift your vibration in the week ahead as well. And we've got the honeybee here, which is beautiful because bees are associated with miracles. And this says, let compassion and forgiveness be the top of your priority in this situation. So there's definitely something happening in the week ahead that's going to be, your loved ones is going to need your attention. And this could even be your divine masculine, where you're going to be needing to have compassion for him. So it could be even that your ego could be, coming up, where, you start feeling a little bit anxious about the future, or maybe what you're hearing or seeing, and you're being reminded to look beyond the surface and rise above the ego and see things through the eyes of love and see the bigger picture and do things to lift your vibration. That's what I'm feeling with this message for the divine feminines. And you've been guided to also forgive and have compassion. And the compassion card came out twice because it says here, take time to listen compassionately to those you love, especially your family members. And I think this is also your twin. This is not just obviously family, this is your twin, this is your friends, this is your circle that you interact with all the time. And you've been guided to focus on being compassionate and forgiving in the week ahead. But I also feel this is a sign of miracles, where something's going to definitely shift between you and your twin as well. So as we've said, that this full moon energy is also about release and completion and manifestation. So that is also happening, and this is probably a sign of that as well in terms of the miracle coming in. So there's definitely a miracle happening that you probably cannot see as yet. So the message in summary for the divine feminines, if I have to, listen to all the guidance from the angels, it's basically that whatever you're going through this week, you need to see the bigger picture. Listen compassionately to those you love. Have compassion and forgive those. If it is a difficult situation that you're finding yourself in, or if you're anxious about something, or if your ego's coming in the way, or you're getting triggered, or something is not, you're having a hectic week, a chaotic week, you're being asked to take time for yourself, breathe out, look at the bigger picture, rise above it, forgive those around you, be compassionate in your engagements, and make time for yourself, because otherwise you're going to be out of balance. And you're also being guided to uplift your energy through doing something you actually love, whether it's listening to good music that that can lift your vibration, dancing, or do something that's going to help you to raise your vibration, which is normally something you enjoy doing. And that could be dancing and music, or it could be anything else, whether it's reading a book or taking time out or going out, connecting with people that uplift you. But that's what you're being guided to do. And it also appears that, people around you might need you this week for whatever the situation is. So be prepared for that as well. So that's the message for the divine feminines. For the divine masculines, let's see what's happening here. So the divine masculines, so the Moonology card, we got the message of it's a time to give rather than take. And they're going to be in this sharing energy, sharing of themselves again. But I'm also feeling that they know it's time to give back to the divine feminine. It's time for them to come to the party, to meet the divine feminine halfway, and to also step up and play their part in the connection. And they're working on this, and they know this. So they know that it's time for them to come forward. It's time for them to give equally. It's time for them to meet you halfway. It is time for them to actually come forward, and the divine feminine steps back. And they might find themselves also needing to, share themselves with other responsibilities as well. So they might also have a busy week. And this is the unicorn, which is a very beautiful card. Indulge your creative, imaginative, and magical side through some form of artistic expression. So they've been guided to basically do something that again helps them connect with their creative side. And a lot of them are creative in some way or the other, whether they musicians, they listen to music, they DJs, or they play a musical instrument, or they artists in some way. Some of them are very spiritually connected as well, in terms of looking at crystals, and a lot of them have creative skills in some way or the other. And they've been guided, or they will be focusing on their creative and imaginative side this week, to be able to connect with the creative aspect of themselves. And this is also because of them connecting with their spiritual gifts is also what I'm feeling here. So they connecting with their spiritual gifts, they learning to understand themselves, they're discovering themselves. And this creative side of them is going to help them to also lift their vibration and express themselves in a way that they probably have suppressed before. So this is what they'll be doing in the week ahead. And this is going to help them. I feel like this is also going to be some sort of a release for them, because this is what they need to release. Is they feel the need to express themselves. And another message I'm getting that's coming through is they could even express themselves in some way through, through social media, through maybe even reaching out to the divine feminine, or giving you some sort of a sign that they actually feel what they feel for you, or expressing that in some way or the other. So that could be a possibility. And the high priestess, we have the high priestess, so they were definitely going to be tapping into their psychic insights and power. And that's what that's what I was feeling here with this unicorn energy of their energy vibration being heightened, which is helping them to release things and express themselves as well. So it says here, powerful psychic insights. So this is the high priestess. So powerful psychic insights, reflection and meditation that provides valuable information, be at peace. So the intuition is definitely going to be heightened in the week ahead, which is what I'm feeling is helping them to connect with the creative side. And they are getting information that is helping them to also once again discover the interconnectedness between all things, their connection with you, the divine feminine, and also again analyzing and understanding their journey with you, the reasons for the way things have happened, the bigger picture. And this is going to help them to also move into a place of being able to release the past, release anything related to what they've also done to you, divine feminine, or did not do, whichever one it is. But any form of regret or this is going to help them to let that go, because we are in the energy of a release with this full moon energy as well. So this is helping them to move into a state of peace, which is exactly what they need. They need to release anything that's holding them back, any low vibration, negative energies that's holding them back. So this is the divine masculine. So they're definitely going to be, the intuition is going to be heightened. They're going to be trying to express themselves through some sort of artistic expression, whether it's listening to music, whether it's painting, playing a musical instrument, or doing something that they're creative about, and they know that it's time for them to give. And I think this is also the other message coming through, is that their psychic insights is basically showing them it's time to give to the divine feminine as well, to meet the divine feminine halfway. So for the journey, okay, we have a lot of cards. So you and your loved ones are safe. So if there's any concern about your loved ones, this is a confirmation that you and your loved ones are safe for the week ahead. There's nothing to worry about. Your union with your twin is also safe. There's nothing to worry about. And you are protected and loved by the divine. So be rest assured of that, and hope that puts your mind at ease. And this is also a message where the angels are saying it is safe to trust. The ability to accomplish many things at once, follow your creative passions. And this is the divine masculine, is also what I'm feeling. The divine masculines are following their heart, because it's like the King of Cups, and they are being guided to listen to their intuition and follow their heart. And the angels are saying that they're learning that it is safe to trust to come forward to the divine feminine, and safe for them to follow not safe, but they've been guided to follow their creative passions. And this is also about following their heart to the divine feminine. That's what I'm feeling with this as well. So they are actually stepping into their power, connecting to their heart, connecting to their emotions, wanting to express themselves to the divine feminine as well, and learning to trust their intuition. And they're being divinely guided. So it's exactly what I've echoed here. So what I've mentioned there is the search for meaning in life. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. And they're being divinely guided And we have Archangel Sandalphon here, which also helps to connect with music and answered prayers as well. So this is extra guidance that, you know, your prayers and your divine masculine's prayers are being answered, and they're definitely being heard. And they also searching for deeper meaning in life, and they're getting the divine guidance to be able to move forward to the divine feminine and to listen to their intuition and to release any fears and negativity and toxic energies that no longer resonates with them, that's holding them back. So we have here the cheetah, the condor, and the dog. So this is a card. So the message, so your twin is loyal to you. Be rest assured of that, irrespective of what you're seeing on social media. That's just a mask and that's a facade. That's for show purposes, but they are loyal to you because they love you in the deepest aspects of their heart and soul. But the message says here, your loyalty and faithfulness is misplaced by serving too many masters. And this is about people pleasing. So they are coming to an awareness that they need to stop doing this, and they need to stop people pleasing because it's not serving them, and they're not being true to themselves. And it is being misplaced, as the message says here. So they're coming into the awareness that they need to give that energy and power and pull that power back to themselves. You know, they're focusing on loving themselves and being loyal to their heart and loyal to the divine feminine as well. And this is also a message that your twin is loyal to you. And the message for the cheetah is about getting clear on your intention. Stay focused and move quickly to achieve your goal. So they focus on what they want. They know what they want. They focus on what they want, and they want to achieve this very quickly. And they focused on making this right. And this is definitely about moving towards the divine feminine. That's what I feel this is. So they are working out. They know they want to be with the divine feminine, but they're also working out other aspects of what is it that they actually want. And they are setting that intention, and they will be setting that intention in this week. They will be clear on it. It will be a decisive type of energy is what I'm feeling, to be sure about what is it that they want, which is about, you know, moving forward to the divine feminine. And they've been guided to move quickly because I feel that they also know that they've wasted a lot of time. So they need to move quickly on this. And this is the cheetah energy, which is representing a fast-paced energy as well. And this is you two enmeshed in the situation. So step back and see the bigger picture before making any decisions or taking action. Wow. I actually just said that here, that they're going to be working on making a decision, and they know they need to be clear on their intention. So if they know they want the divine feminine, but it's the facing of how they're going to release their karmic situation, and what does that mean, and what will people think, and how will the karmic partner take it, or how will the karmic situation handle it, how will it be handled, or what is the implication of the decision. So that's the thing that, you know, makes them sort of go into this back and forth energy as well. In terms of making a decision. But here I'm feeling is that they're going to be clear on what they actually want. But here they've been guided to also see the bigger picture before making any decisions. So they need to see the bigger picture. But I feel that they are going to be focused on making a decision because they themselves are tired of this back and forth energy. And what I'm also feeling with this is that they definitely are seeing the bigger picture, because of they're seeing things from a higher perspective, and they are being guided, whether it's by people that are surrounding them, their friends, family. You know, you can get messages in many ways from the divine as well, through other people as well. So they're getting the divine guidance. They are being guided to look at the bigger picture and to make a decision. So that's the energy for the week ahead. So it's quite a powerful energy, because what it means is that the divine masculine is actually connecting with their intuition, which is what they actually need in order to be able to move things forward. That is the key takeaway of this full moon energy. And this is helping them to actually tap into their spiritual gifts, see things from a bigger picture, understand what they need to do, and make a decision. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a lovely day and evening wherever you are. Take care. Namaste. Bye.